Alright, let's do this thing. Ascension 2. Yes. More mutagen and another planet to improve. Not entirely good news, as now there seems to be a bunch of swarm lords and ladies who wish to challenge you. Alright. Squiggy pink thing. When they challenge a swarm leader, they'll send invaders into your territory. If you don't capture the invaders in time, they'll steal your energy and other resources. To defeat the invasion, just reduce the bug army to 0 within the time limit. Make sure to use Warcry every few hours to speed things up and activate what's HFL. If you defeat the invaders in the time, you'll get awesome loot as well as a fancy new skin for your swarm units. Later swarm lords get a lot harder to beat. Lady Lavos commands endless hordes of cute but deadly larvae, ready to devour all in their path. Really big gun to defend your swarm against invading hordes. I see. ×2 larva production, you say? Well, we still have a little bit longer of, well, 20x right now. We still have a little bit longer of these potions, and I'm going to do as much as I can during their duration. Swarmlings, stingers. Not enough meat yet. Oh, yes, let's get the fasters going. That should help. Okay. All right. I very much want... Any new ones appeared? No. I very much want the mutate swarm warps. I want to see just what an impact that can have. Yeah, we're going to play around with this. Once we get the energy up. Okay. I want to kind of rapidly push everything, but... Oh, hey, here's the problem. Yeah, that'd be the problem right there. Okay, that should solve everything. That should solve everything. Okay. Boop, boop. I can't just push the skip time button anymore. No. I missed that button already. 4 minutes. Can I get my nexuses up in that time? Probably not. Did it remember my leftover energy? I didn't think it would, but it might have. It might just have. Hurry. More. More. Your production's gonna go down in 3 minutes. I suppose I could trigger a larva rush now. It would be kind of wasteful and stupid. 200, I should have known. It's gonna keep going up. If I don't keep the energy production increasing, it'll take longer and longer between ascensions. Unless... meat production territory. 200 invaders. How strong are you? I'll find out in a couple minutes. We're a little bit occupied at the moment. Okay. We're getting what we can in. Alright. Alright. Production ever ramping up. Everything is basically the same as it was on the last run, except my timer's running out, and I have a bigger bonus to production over here at the moment. However, there's the swarm warp. Should I wait until I have the bats? We'll just check it out in a minute. Yeah, our production's skyrocketing, but the larvae are about to crash. And I'm not going to use the potions again right away. I'll do that later. Not quite. Not quite able to go to the next category just yet. 22. All right. All right. The time of incredible speed and production is drawing to a close. It was nice having 5x on everything, but now the game goes back to its actual speed. Not quite this fast. Alright, what do we want to do? Right now, this is 15 minutes. If I activate this, I cannot, even with 1 billion, afford anything else. Okay, fine, fair enough. Alright, I'm going to go 25%. It's 4 hours. And this is before the bats come into play. The bats... We've almost doubled the bats now. And that did nothing. Well, they're at their limit. How unfortunate. But, whatever. That's crazy. I really want to see how the bats affect things right now. I really, really want to see what the bats would do. But unfortunately, that might take a little bit. Unless I want to drink another larva potion and do everything right now, but I'm going to take a break. Gonna take a break and come back later. And maybe do another round of potions. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. We'll see. Ugh, man. Man. Whew. Yeah. There you go. You need 3.33 million. That shouldn't take very long. But I am going to have to melt a crystal. And I'm going to have to buy those 1 bugs again to increase storage capacity. Because you can't get to the 5th nexus without the... Do I even need the 5th nexus? Well, I mean, it is energy regen. But I don't think any of the unlocks are real... Well, the bats. The bats. Okay, we need the bats. Alright, is that enough energy? No, that's not enough energy. We need more energy than that for the final nexus. Oh, well, whatever. I'm sure it's fine. That was a pretty wild ride. I did the whole of the last video, which was a double-length one in one sitting, and then this is me after it. And I'm like, okay, I've had enough for now. I mean, how strong can it really be? I mean, really, how strong can you possibly be? Warcry? For 8 hours, I've done what? Negative energy and plus mouths? Oh no, don't steal my meat. Do I have to click on them? Activate for 100 crystals? No! Oh shit, you really want me to click on them the whole time? What is the Warcry even doing? What's it doing? They're stealing from me! Seriously, there are 200 things to click on for double larva production? Oh my gosh. 2,000 energy capacity might be important. I thought my army was gonna fight them because, you know, it's an army. You know, I kind of thought that was why I had them. My mistake. What was I thinking? Oh my gosh, yeah, this is a pain. Yeah, I'll do this later. Yeah, we're done for now. Yeah, we'll look into that later. Still don't know what the Warcry was supposed to do. I really want to see what the bats do. This could be completely insane. I mean, look, this is like 30 minutes of larva production, and this is like, here's 4 hours? That's a bit more than 30 minutes right there. It's just a bit more. Just a smidge. Alright, well, yeah, I need to step away from this for a while. Well, here we are. Takes a very long time to save up energy here. Yeah, I don't have a lot of these right now. But I'll go ahead and thaw a few. So I can get this upgrade. And there are the bats. Yeah? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, another. Bats. I'm gonna need to get more bats. I'm not gonna thaw anymore just now. But, yeah. Yeah, when I get up tomorrow, we'll get some more bats, and we'll try doing some swarm warps. Boop. Boop. Let me see. I think I'll buy one of you. Just so I can do that. Nice. Yeah, things are super slow right now without all these massive boosts in play. And I don't have enough of these to go crazy right now. I spent a lot of them just getting the Nexus up. The Nexus is I end up just melting a lot of crystals to get the energy for them. Because, yeah, you need to get them to get your energy production, but you need energy to get them, and, yeah. Anyway. 1 day, 7 hours. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I also have these. These are basically mana potions in disguise. That's what they are. If only I could increase my maximum mana. I wouldn't be able to make full use of them together with the, what's the squiggly potion called? The Conduit Elixir. Anyway, I can't use them in combination with the Conduit Elixir very well. I'd be wasting a lot. If only I could increase my storage capacity a little more. The diminishing returns are brutal on these things. But I'd still like to get 100 of them at least. Yeah, okay. Do this. Do that. Do that. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna leave this for overnight now. Again. Yeah, production without the potions and all the madness is so slow. I'll have more of these once I can pick more gold bugs up. But yeah. Production is super slow. It's interesting. They really pushed things so that the potions are massively powerful. So your active play tends to be wild. And then your inactive play tends to be slow. Well, assuming your elixir use is when it's active. Anyway, I also need to do these still. been thinking about them a little bit more. I don't know how long this remains active. Doesn't really tell me how long it remains in play. For some reason, I feel like it told me earlier. I might be misremembering, but I feel like it told me earlier how long it was active. It might be for an entire rebirth, but I feel like it's 8 hours or something. Anyway. Honestly, I don't think 100 crystals is worth the times 2, times 2, times 2 isn't enough. Even the energy capacity added on is not enough to warrant spending 100 crystals. But if you can beat them multiple times for stacking bonuses, then maybe it would. But beating them once each, nah. Driven by primal hunger, Lord Drog and his elite drone minions attack mercilessly. A bloody feast is their only desire, except on Tuesdays, because they prefer tacos. Legius stands out amongst his peers at an early age by eating them all. Now he calls himself Lord Legia, and leads rapid scavengers and suicidal attacks against any and all foes. I eat because I'm lonely, and I'm lonely because I eat. Beloved of the moon, Lumos and her kin hide during the sunlight hours, only launch stealth attacks under the cover of darkness. Tiny razor-sharp teeth slice away flesh before the victim is even fully awake. Living your life at night is all well and good until you want to go to Blockbuster. Are those still open where you live? I thought that we had the last Blockbuster in the world, or close to it, and then it finally closed down. There might still be a location somewhere in the world out there, though. It could be. Anything is possible, I suppose. Boy, there seems to be a lot of data over here right now. Yeah. There, that's better. That's much more better. Alright, anyway. Okay. Nothing really else to do until I can catch gold bugs. And test out the new warp. Seems that it always caps at 755. It just seems like that's what it caps when you close the game and reopen it. It doesn't go any further. So time is being possibly lost. But not much. If I were to leave it for a day, though, that would suck. Alright, so let's have a look here. It's time to experiment with our powers. Maybe we can start one of this. What does the war cry cost, and what does it do? I still don't know. It says it costs energy, I think, and yet... Oh my gosh. There's a lot more of these running around than I bargained for. I was going to try to do things. This is going to interfere with my ability to do anything. Okay. So let me see. Let's start by hatching you lot. Wow, that's not much. And then the enemies just stop coming. Yeah. There's the rest of them. Oh, there's one. So now it's going to be a long, slow thing, isn't it? I have 2 days to kill like 172. Hmm. And if I walk away, they'll start stealing things. Ah. Hmm. Alright, I need a few of you so I can trigger this. I don't really want to burn them all up like that, do I? Do I? Hello, you. Let's see, empowered. Okay, and I'll burn the rest on this. Get a faster, 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 faster. I want to trigger these potions, but until I can get more crystals, I feel like I would be being very wasteful. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna continue waiting. Okay, I could now get 100 of these and up it again. However, jeez. I want at least 100 of you. The difference is so small. Yeah, we're definitely not making any more bats for now. Alright. 1 day, 9 hours instead of 1 day, 7 hours. Let's do this. Ready? Is everything in place? Oh, might as well. Sure. Sure. Why not? Alright. Hit it. A day forward. Oop. Don't. I would like 1,000. And then some. Then we go back here. Twins. Click. Alright, there you go. I'll take that faster. Ugh. Sure. Should have done that. Okay, let's see. Faster. 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 And then I come over here. Alright, are we ready to do another warp? I've got a dozen more at the ready. Now imagine what they'll be like if I had all the potions backing them as well. Well... Oot. Okay, I just wanna upgrade that. Right now, the larva rush is basically pointless. Same with the meat and territory. They basically do nothing of value at this time because the swarm rush has so eclipsed them. So completely and totally eclipsed them. Alright. Buy that. turn. As soon as we get enough larva. Is there a way you can speed this up? You shake them out of you. Come on, spit them out, spit them out. It was a little overwhelming at first, but I don't want this to take hours. The big question is, does this reset when I ascend? I feel it probably does. Probably. And so I'm probably not going to want to do all of these until I see whether or not I get to keep them. I also want to see what happens if you beat it more than once. I'm assuming it goes up to like 300 invaders and gives you a smaller bonus or something. Spending 100 crystals on the cannon might actually be the way to go. I don't know. What I do know is we need to keep producing more queens before I spend the next day. I'd like this to be, the larger I get this number before doing the next time skip, the better. I wish I could skip just like 10 minutes. That would be useful right now. I need a smaller time increment. But yeah, the more of these I have, the more hives they create. The more hives they create, the more queens I can have. It's a whole thing. Actually, not really. At this point, no, it's still the hives are still the limiting factor, not the larva. Okay, no, that's actually how it works, yes. And increasing our larva is good, too. Yeah, buying these no longer does anything. I want to jump forward again. I really do. Hey, mutagen! Really do. I really feel like I should be using the mutagen chance and quantity increase as the first two things that I invested in. Nothing else I'm doing is really helping me with making me stronger for the ascensions. I mean, yeah, I have more, achievements, but the only thing I'm getting is mutagen. So what I might do is I might actually respec. These are so good, though! If I can unlock a fourth one. I don't know. I think the next two are going to be both mutagens. I think I just want to unlock the mutagens and put a ton into them. I really think I need to get those down. Once I get those two, I can do a couple of runs and unlock more things. And then I'll probably respec them away. Because once I've unlocked everything that's not mutagens, do I even need the mutagens anymore? The diminishing returns are so stark on these. I definitely need these three. Don't really need this one unless I want to activate that cannon. I'm curious about that cannon. I don't need this at this time. Anyway, I'm definitely doing the mutations next. If nothing else. I don't know if I'll respec. I am waffling on it. Waffle. Alright, I'm gonna wait another, like, 5-10 minutes, and then we're gonna trigger another one. But I just wanna get a large number of hive queens first, at least 1,000,000,000,000, I think. At least, before we trigger it again. The stupid things managed to steal from me a few times. But let's go ahead and give this our undivided attention again. I would like to increase my hive queen twinning by a few magnitudes. Well, it costs me magnitudes, but it only quadruples things. We'll do that in a second. Let's go ahead and warp! Okay. Really, God, the power of a day forward is so insane. We'll go to you. Oh boy. Up. Hua. Okay. That was a terribly inefficient way I did things just now, but whatever. Faster, faster! Faster, faster. This is basically what my build is. My everything plugs into energy, and then the warp. Everything plugs into it, so that it's just, this is what we do. Alright, we ready to warp again? Perhaps we are. Perhaps we are. Alright, you little hive empresses. I'm going to need to start hatching these to speed you up. When you're skipping more than a day, is it better to turn this on? So that this will create hive queens? It'll do so awfully slowly. But... But I mean, 1 billion per second times 60 times 60. That adds up pretty quickly. Pretty soon you're getting, pretty soon you'll be getting 1 trillion an hour. Yeah, it's basically 1/3 of 1 trillion an hour times 24, no, almost, I think it's 33 hours. You know what? I don't need more meat that badly. We should go for the hive empresses, because that will give us more hive queens in the long run. Let's do it like this. And then let's invest full force into this. 25 billion a second ain't bad. Take 1 billion to get to the next doubling. Alright. Still. Okay, we ready for another day to pass? Oh, we've got less than 100 of these bugs left. Good. Warp. Alright. Really? You'd eat all my larva? Oops. Okay, I guess I need to jump all the way to you. Devourers it is. Ah. I didn't trigger that yet. I should have. Oops. Alright. Alright. Get this. Get that. And now consider this. I could hatch 4 of them. Okay. Larvae are once again the thing. I want to use the potions. I do. I do want to use the potions. But we'll hold off for the time being. Alright, we've got a lot of Hive Empresses now. We have a lot of territory and hatchery expansions. I think we're ready to skip forward again. We need so much more mutagen. We're not even close. Okay. I guess we'll be getting the goons next. It's good to get another achievement. We need more of them, though. Oh, hello. Alright. Well, much as I'd like to keep pushing this a little farther, I don't think we have great need to pass time. The only thing we could get is the larva counts up, so we can do another warp now. To the future! Okay. Alright. Hold up. Okay. Now you. Phoop. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have to go to Tier 3 now. And by now, I mean later. Chunk. Chunk. We're gonna stop buying Hive Queens. We've reached the tipping point. We've definitely reached the tipping point on that. Alright. There we go. So from here on out, it's pure Hive Empress. And the thing I should have bought that I forgot that would have made this way more effective. Oops. Ah well. What can you do? I make all the misplays, apparently. Warp. We're warping faster and faster. Alright, let's see. These warps are so insane. So insanely OP. Ho ho! Which I'll use to buy a little bit. Ho ho! Which I'll then use to buy a lot! Yep, next time we'll go up another stage. Not getting as much out of this warp as we did the previous ones. Alright, our swarmlings are swarming. We're getting there. 66 more stupid bugs. 66 more obnoxious bugs. I don't know what to do with my larva. What should I do with my larva? I guess I could buy devourers? That wouldn't even make a difference. I just don't have a tiny warp. I need a tiny warp that costs a small amount of energy. It's like a 5% warp. Well. The fact that I'm getting less out of my day warps concerns me. I'm gonna walk away for a little bit and come back. Yeah, I'll come back in a little bit. Oh, they're gonna steal things. I can't completely walk away. But I'm hungry. Can I pause you? These are annoying. These are really annoying. Well, I'm gonna go make myself a food anyway. Ah! Okay. Well, I guess it's time to do the warp. It is kind of infuriating to try to do anything while those bugs are running around on your screen stealing stuff. Okay, that's acceptable. First, let me do this. Yeah, not as many as we were getting before, but whatever. Alright. Mutagen. Good. Need more. Need a lot more. Alright, go ahead and get that. 25%. Yep, that'll work. Alright, next up, I need to bring it to 1,000,000. We can do that next time, no problem. Faster. Faster. Faster, 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 faster. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Well, what to do with all my larvae now? I could invest it over here into these, but they're no longer relevant. They're still relevant, just not very. You better to spend them on swarmlings. 38 minutes. 6 hours. I need to pass some time again to build this up. Well, 2 left. Might as well tell you to do that. Not gonna be much, but I'll take what I can get for the moment. Is the last 1 or 2 gonna be different? Is the last one gonna be like super zippy? I thought perhaps when I got to the last 10, they might have all come out at once or something, but I guess not. I guess that's not a thing. Time to collect your loot. That'll teach them. With all the invaders repelled, we can claim their loot and a new squin for your swarm to use. As the invasion timer is up, you'll be able to challenge another swarm lord. Each challenge the same lord gets progressively harder, and you only earn their skin and swarm buff once. Oh, well. The larva got 2 carapace shards. I got 9 crystals. Oh, I got elixirs. I didn't expect that. Are we still gaining loot? Huh. 220. Alright. 2 days before I'm allowed to challenge anything again. Okay. So this is not gonna reset with Ascensions then, I figure. Okay, these are definitely worth doing then. Alright. That was the determining factor to me, but if it's got a 2-day wait, then yeah, there's no way this, yeah. Yeah, no, that's good. But what in the world does this do for a larva? Oh, okay. Why not just let me color it any color I feel like? Whatever, alright, a 20% and a 2x bonus. So, not bad. Not bad at all. It was still a pain in the ass, but at least it was worth it. At least I was rewarded in the end. So, I'm still gonna want to have some more time, build this number up before we rebirth again. I probably need to bring it up to, I don't know, a lot. I'm not sure how high I need to push this before we warp again, but we definitely need more. You gave me energy potions. I was figuring, because I was only getting them for the bugs, I figured I was only going to get like a couple potions a day. Maybe not even that many. Maybe they're not as precious as I'm treating them. Perhaps. Those gold bugs should be ready soon. Alright then. Well, it just needed some active play to get things pushed up a bit further. Now... I've run out of larva. Just buying empresses. We have run out of larva. So it's time to push things forward again. I'd like to get that one more expansion if I could. But whatever. Yeah. I pushed this all the way up to the billion twins mark. Ka-thump! I've been thinking about it. This is going to make the Ascensions take longer and longer to get. I definitely want to save the crystals for when I rebirth, when I ascend. So, as I've been thinking about it, I really want to use the potions. But I keep thinking about it, and it's like, no, I don't. I want to wait until I can level up alchemy and entomologist again. I don't know if chronomancy is factored in when warping forward, but if it is, I could potentially get another 10% to my warps. I don't know. I don't know, man. That would involve altogether waiting days. But I think I would get way more out of my potions if I did that. So, I probably should. Alright, we need to get a 10 billion. Almost. Almost. Yeah, okay, great. Okay. Thump. Yep. It's all about that larva gate again. Look at how much, just having done a while of, like, I don't know, half an hour of active play, made this this warp so much better. Okay, well, I can't push this button yet. Let's see. Alright, I guess we're skipping over to you. Are you gonna be able to consume all of our meat so that we can advance? Are you? You and your little bent mosquito nose. Ugh. Ugh. No, I don't think so. I think we have to go to the next category, in fact. This is the guy who will consume everything. Gotcha. Yeah, we really need to up our larva production. Alright, Locust 3. Yeah, that's having a big impact on the expansions there, isn't it now? Ah. Oh. Production is so small as to be irrelevant right now, Mr. Neuro. Everything's like, 22 days. Seriously, 22 days? What can you do? Alright, I guess we're clear to go another jump forward. I could wait a little bit to get more locusts, but I won't. Okay. You are ready to advance further, so you're gonna consume all of them, and there'll be no larva left for anything else. But I think it's a worthy cause. I think it's a worthwhile cause. You went and advanced anyway, despite it not taking all the time you thought it would. The better part of a month, if I remember right. Alright, we can do... Next time we can advance this again. Oh, there we go. Yeah, get that production way up. We need it. Alright, let's see. Okay. I see. Alright. I should wait to get a twins and then wait for larva enough to get some of this going. Yeah. So it's going to be a little bit before I do the next jump. Because we need it. And I mustn't spend my larva anyplace else, just on the army before we warp. Alright then. Well. Alright then. I'll come back after I've done that.